this computer. Hey everybody, welcome to That's Good Stuff, in a show we call Cover Judging, where we judge pop culture stuff by their cover. And we are almost to the end of our console judging. We are at the eighth generation, and it's kind of getting like bare bones out there. The third party consoles kind of gave up. They're like, man, let's just go make retro consoles. They have. So we start off with the Wii U 2012, $299.99. It is Nintendo's lowest selling console of all time. I defend it. I think it's a great idea. I love the controller, man. Being able to do the map on your controller is one of the best things ever. I don't know what other people were thinking, but they didn't like this console. And they didn't like the design either, though. I've heard a lot of people say it was too plasticky. Um, the console itself's not great. It's okay. It's just kind of small and I
It's
don't
like a
know.
rounded Wii, but it
Hmm.
fell
Yeah,
down.
it's not super. We had the black. Well, we had like a Zelda theme one. It was cool. Like I said, I love the controller. Controller. I mean, it's big.
I was trying to be the console for the whole family, where you could watch TV on it.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. I just love how you could get to your inventory on your controller. That was great.
Yeah, that
What?
was
Come
nice.
on, people. And it had some good games, man. I like the Wii U. The
I
design. What?
I'm like the opposite. I think it's a terrible idea that was done pretty well.
All right.
Because like that controller kind of like visually it looks pretty ugly, but holding it was pretty comfortable to use. And
Yeah.
I liked having like all the inventory stuff on there and everything. Just the problem was with the main problem was just with the games is where they really like slipped up with the system.
Yeah, they weren't powerful enough for people.
There's like no third party on this
Yeah,
system.
they tried to get third party, but no one wanted to make anything for it. Jared, what do you think about the Wii U?
I liked it. I thought it was fun. There just wasn't any games for it.
Yeah, I liked it better than the Wii, man. But that was just me. I think most people like the Wii better.
It's like the grown-up Wii.
Yeah. Had a weird logo, that little U. Looks like a power button almost. I don't know. The Wii U. But the design, like I said, is not flashy or anything. It's mostly the controller that's the design. The console itself just looks like they said, hey, put like a DVD player out there or something. Um, so I gotta give the design a C plus. What do you guys think?
Mm, B minus.
I
B
give it B
minus?
minus too.
Really? You guys are higher on it than I am.
I don't like this white one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, the
better black.
white's the worst kind. The black is better, especially with the controller. All right. So Nintendo, desperate to make some more money, put out the Nintendo Switch pretty fast. It came out in 2017 for 299.99. And they did much better with this one because it's the second best selling console of all time. Um, it's got that dock system. It's got the Wii, or not the Wii, the Switch. What do they call them remotes?
Joy-Cons?
The
Joy-Cons.
Joy-Cons. There you go. Um, it's a handheld system, but it docks, so it's also so the console is actually just a screen. That dock thing, I don't know if we count it. Um, I don't know. It's a hard one to judge because it's a hybrid kind of console. My question
I
is, oh, go ahead.
I love it.
You
Like
love
this
it.
was the one when it came out where I thought like they were like really innovative and they're like actually trying something new on like the Wii systems and it's just it was like so cool seeing people out with the consoles and everything and then you could put it on the TV.
Yeah, that's true. People carried around this. The controller's not great just because it can't be, I guess. Like holding
It's
Joy-Cons like this is kind of awkward.
it's not bad though. They
You
feel
re
fine to use.
you really need that Pro controller with these. And
I
they kind
still
of,
think it's way better than like the Steam Decks and the
yeah.
Allies
Yeah.
because I don't always want to be handheld, and to talk
Hmm.
it just so seamlessly.
Yeah, that is nice. What was I gonna say about the controller again?
The Joy-Cons are terrible.
Oh, they
The
got
first gen Joy-Cons with all the stick drift,
the stick drift. Yeah, that's been the main problem with them.
you
They're
could
not
send them
bad
off,
for like indie games and stuff. It's just like the bigger like AAA games where it's kind of a problem.
and you can send them off to get repaired for free, but you have to send them off. And it took a while, so
So the console feels good, I guess. The screen is pretty nice. I'm gonna give this one. I mean, it's very innovative, I guess, so I'll give it a B minus. What do you guys think?
Mm, I'm gonna give it an A minus.
A minus.
yeah, I'll go with A minus.
A minus.
B minus
So
is really low
I
for
know.
the Switch.
really, I think it's
Yeah.
more the guts than the actual design of it, though. So my question is, oh, maybe we'll talk about this after handhelds. Next up, we got the PS4. So this came out in 2013 for 399.99. It offered remote play if you had a Vita, so you could like play PS4 games on Vita. In my opinion, I think this is the best looking PlayStation machine there is out of all of them. I
It's
just
also the slim version though.
is
That's on
it?
screen. Yeah.
No, I have the slim version. No, I don't have the slim version. Okay,
The real one's like that, but with
the bigger middle.
without yeah, just with one less like sliver.
Mhm. Uh, I think the PS4 is the best looking, like I said, of the PlayStations. And the controller is fine. It's just a PlayStation controller. I mean, it's fine.
That was by far the most comfortable PlayStation controller though.
Yeah, that's true. It is.
It was the big step up from the past ones.
It kind of peaked with PS4, and then for some reason
Yeah.
got worse with PS5. I don't know what that's about.
I kind of like the 5.
I kind of like the pad that the PS4 has, and you can like click the pad. That's kind of cool.
But they like never used it.
Yeah, that's true. They didn't use it for much. I had a couple games where I had to click it. It has the stereo. I think it's just a really good looking machine. Like it's solid. It doesn't feel like it's like textured plastic. I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't feel like plastic. Like it's not smooth. It's got like this texture to it that I think works. Um, I just think it's a very classy looking machine. So I give the PlayStation 4. I gi- dude, I give it an A plus. I think it's one of the
Wow.
best designed consoles of all time. Jared, what do you think of the PS4?
It's there.
Yeah.
I don't really care. I think if you had the look of the PS4 with the PS5 controller, I think it'd be like an A for me. I do like it because the PS5 is obnoxiously big.
Mm,
The 4 is reasonable. But I don't like the 4 controller.
no.
Um, I'd give it a B.
Jonathan?
Yeah, I agree with a B. I don't really care that much for the design. I just think it's kind of like dull looking. It doesn't really have like an identity. It's kind of just like PlayStation. It's kind of like just Apple. It's kind of there.
Looks
And
as
just
interesting as the Wii U to me. That's right,
yeah.
PlayStation. I said it.
I like it has a little more size to it.
I like the videos where they stack them and it like goes like this.
They
I
also
do
have
like
black
the
versions, right?
I do
Yeah,
like
the
the white
original
with
was
the little
black.
black line. That's nice.
Yeah, I do like that too.
I think this one we're looking at is better than the original design.
Yeah. All right, we do have the. I always do that. Why do they put the writing tool right on top of the So this is the PS4 Pro. It came out in 2016 for $399.99. It had 4K rendering. Gave you this like extra like tier.
Spice. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like a three-tiered thing now. I think that actually makes it worse.
Yeah,
And this came in black. Did they have white ones of the PS4 Pro?
probably.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much the PS. They're all pretty much the
It looks like the
same.
PS2, or yeah, the
Yeah.
PS2.
Yeah, they're all
It
pretty
just
much the same. They just like add a layer, take a
yeah, it
layer
just
out.
looks like someone put two on top of each other and made that the console.
So for that reason, I can't give it an A. I will go down to a B plus.
C plus.
Mm, yeah, I'll say C plus.
You guys keep agreeing this time.
Hmm.
So then we get to the Xbox or the Xbox outings. It's the Xbox One, which came out in 2013. It had for 499.99. It had a Kinect sensor, which is that camera thing. Remember when Kinect was going to be a thing and
Everyone kept it
motion?
in the box.
Yeah, no one wanted it. Did we?
My Forza was a nice looking
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
cool.
that
Xbox.
was really
And
cool.
then it had the little rev sound when you turned it on.
Hmm.
Was it? Yeah, that was awesome. Was it an Xbox One or was it an
There's one.
It was
S?
a one.
So it was just a plain one? Because I don't
Yeah.
remember the top of the one like that. I mean, I
Mm.
guess ours didn't have that. So
I think it did.
did it? I don't remember that at all.
Ooh,
So
what a nice controller though.
this is
That
like,
is the best controller.
yeah, this is like Xbox trying to be grown up, I think. They after like 360 and stuff, they're like, okay, we got to make this professional looking. Kind of hard to judge this one because we did have one of the theme consoles. They had a couple theme consoles, right?
Yeah, they had a lot.
They because they had like didn't they have a Halo one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had a bunch of them and they all look cool. So it's kind of hard to judge it just on the one, like the base model.
I
It
don't
does look like a VCR, but
yeah.
like I
Yeah.
said, like with the 360, it kind of felt like it needed it. Like it was actually worth the money.
Yeah, Xbox One was pretty good console. I played it a lot. I mean, played Forza a lot. I played Halo a lot.
I liked it.
Yeah. And then, like you said, the
I played a
controller's
lot
always good.
of um Sleeping Dogs on there.
Sleeping Dogs is fun. That blue controller we had felt awesome. That controller is just awesome in
That
the
is a
hand.
great controller,
That
yeah.
was the best.
Just feels really good in the hand. Um, how do you score this one? I'm having a little trouble. I think I go B.
Yeah, and
I'd,
just the base model kind of lame.
I'd go B plus.
If it was my Forza one, it'd be an A, but just
Yeah.
the base model, I'm gonna give it a B.
Okay. So we got some other ones. So this is the so
S.
S. Yeah, Xbox started going nuts with the naming thing,
Yeah.
making it all confusing. So it's
That's not
Xbox
a
S.
that's not an S.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
Xbox One
is.
S. Came out in 2016, 299.99. It could do HDR and 4K, and it was smaller. Uh, I I don't know if I've really seen this out on the wild.
I have.
Have you?
They had a lot of them later on.
Didn't Alex have an S?
That's not an S. A Series S.
No, there's Series S and there's Xbox One
Yeah,
S.
Series S
Oh,
is
The names get
the
very
yeah,
confusing.
that's what we said. They get nuts. So this is a
The
one
Series S has
S.
the black circle on it.
yeah.
So this is a 1S. Controller pretty much the same. I saw people not liking the black with the colors,
I like it.
and they're like,
That
yeah,
looks
PS.
like class, dude.
It
Yeah.
looks like Yeah, it's pretty classy. It looks like
It looks like a dumber version of the Series S
I
as a
like this better
console.
than the Series
I
S.
don't.
I
I
I
do.
don't
think
like
it's
that
trying to
black
be
circle.
PlayStation.
You don't like the black circle?
Dude, what is it for?
This looks like a
A
hard.
fan, so it can breathe, Jonah.
But
It
this one
needs to
has a fan and it's
breathe.
not pointing it all out.
It's nah. You're.
This looks like a
Why would you
PC.
single out the fan?
This looks like a PC, like a tower.
This looks like it's
Oh,
copying the PlayStation 4.
You
it looks
think?
better than the PlayStation 4.
Mm, mm,
Mm. So, do we think it's better than the base model, Jonah?
Mm, I think objectively, yes. But I think I'd prefer the base model if I had one.
Yeah, I kind of
But I
like
think this does look better.
I like the Xbox logo on it.
Yeah.
It's nice. Okay, we'll give it a B plus. What are you giving it, Jonah?
A minus.
Jared?
I give this on a B minus.
Nice. So now we're moving on to the other model, Xbox One X. So pretty much the same, right?
This looks like a PlayStation.
Yeah,
2017.
this one also looks like it's trying to
It
be
looks like the
PlayStation.
PS2.
Yeah, this is definitely a downgrade. Xbox 2017, 499.99. $500 for this. I don't think I'd pay $500 for
No.
this.
Especially if it came out later.
Yeah. It's kind of plain. It's like they kind of like just throw it out
Yeah.
there, man. Just don't even try.
There's no like contrast. It's just all black.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You need something, man. Give us
I remember
something.
they were like coming out like one after another, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Geez, stop."
Yeah. Yeah, they're going nuts with them. C minus.
B minus.
C minus.
C minus. All right. So who won? Because the Nintendo Switch has a B minus and two A minuses. And then the PS4 has an A plus, but two Bs.
The Switch, I guess. Because two are in the A's.
True. But the B's a minus.
The Dreamcast wins.
Dreamcast
Oh,
wins by
it
default.
had its chance.
All right, I guess the Switch, man. Our Nintendo love will not stop. I try,
It did, and
guys.
then it came back.
I try, but these guys love it. Okay. So we had some handhelds. It was the uh,
DSi or
3DS.
3DS?
3DS. Sorry, I couldn't think of the name. So you got the 3DS, the 3DS, what, bigger or something?
Excel.
XL.
XL, the 2DS, which is kind of weird, don't fold. Kind of like,
Stupid. The
Yeah,
just
that's
most
like to make a
terrible.
unnecessary
console
thing.
that doesn't fold. I know. The Switch is technically a handheld, so
Switch Lite,
the
yeah.
Switch Lite is a handheld, and
Also
then
a terrible idea.
I'm always tempted, Jonah. I'm always tempted.
There's no point to it. It's just take everything cool about the system and take it out.
So you can play
Well,
handheld.
they
You can
also had a
I don't
Switch.
play handheld most of the time.
They also had a Switch OLED or LED.
OLED.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks basically the same. PS Vita, which is I'm told an improvement on
People love that one.
Yeah.
yeah, on what was it called?
The
PSP.
PSP.
PSP, yeah. Yeah, isn't the Vita like really popular in Japan too, or was that the PSP?
Both, I think.
Yeah, they love them on the subways. But I mean, I played some Vita game. I had the Vita TV,
Hmm.
so I could play it
PlayStation
on.
TV.
Yeah, so I could play it on my TV. I played Persona 4 and I loved it.
Did you
But
ever use the 3D function, or did you just play
No.
2D?
no one used the 3D function.
And it
You
usually
like
just hurt
try
my
it when you
eyes.
first get it,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh, that's good.
It hurt your eyes.
I like the 3DS.
So you
Yeah.
think that 2DS and the Switch Lite are useless consoles?
Yeah. They're just budget consoles.
Dang.
Dang. Here, here's my question. After the Switch 2, are they always going to make them hybrid consoles, or they go back to consoles and they do handhelds, or do they just go to handhelds? What's going on with Nintendo?
Probably always going to be hybrid.
You think so? You
Yeah.
Because
think
now
they can't go
PlayStation
back?
copied them with their like handheld thing.
So you don't think they can go back ever go back?
I don't think
Probably
they
not.
will because they
They
usually
might
their handhelds usually sold really well.
they might like make them like separately somehow, like have a console and then have like a handheld version to come later, like the
Also,
PlayStation did.
also the Switch was one of the best selling consoles of all time. Why go back?
Yeah,
Why go back?
Yeah. It's kind of sad that we lose handhelds, though. I guess most people just use their phone though for
yeah,
games. Um,
I don't know. A lot of people have those Steam Decks and
Not true. Steam Deck's pretty
allies.
yeah,
popular.
but they don't like handheld graphics. They need like updated graphics and stuff.
VR headsets are a thing now, so that's different
Nintendo
stuff.
hasn't touched that in a while.
Yeah, they're yeah. Look at
Yeah, we
that.
didn't judge the PS
I
VR.
think that was the next generation,
Yeah,
was
that's
Is it?
five. Yeah, because it
yeah.
was like connected to five somehow, right?
No, that was the
Mm,
second one.
I don't.
There is a first
Yeah, it's
PS
possible with
VR.
PS4. So I don't.
There was a
We'll just get to it next
PS4
time.
version.
Yes.
I know it works on PS4. I just don't know when it came out.
They've already had two.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Jeez. You like that color, Jonah? That
Which
teal?
one? Not really. I like the red one.
Really? I thought you
Yeah.
liked that color on cars and stuff.
No, I like dark blue.
I like that color.
Jared likes
For a
that color.
blue, it's pretty good. But yeah,
Fergie,
I like the red one I had.
you switch that 2DS around, it's probably that color.
Yeah. No, it looks dark
Is it darker?
on that side right there.
Weren't they red
What an
too?
ugly piece of crap, dude. Look at that
Yeah.
thing.
And then like one screen's bigger than the
I
other.
know.
That makes it look bad too. Oh, it is kind of that color. It's darker. I don't know. Maybe it's just the lighting. All right, so that is Generation 8. We only got one generation left unless they drop 10 on us real fast. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. But tell us what your favorite console was from Generation 8. And tell us why the Dreamcast should still be in this, even though it's not.
Tell me why it shouldn't.
I think it should just win the next gen because there's not strong cases for anything else.
We
I
should
have
just put it
strong
in.
cases against it.
Hi! Um, did you guys see that new Neo Geo coming out? That is pretty sweet. You didn't see it? Dang.
No one saw
I
it.
didn't look into it.
So that is going to do it for this time. Like, subscribe, and notify yourself for even more good stuff. And we'll see you next time.